shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it. We talk about we
It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. John Shelby, Chris Singleton with you, and we're just about set to get this wild card series underway, Singy. Game one has outsized importance in a three-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Players are always talking about setting the tone in game one of a series. Well, in a three-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Well, a pretty standard four-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, two breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. That one fouled off. This one popped up. Betts. One up, one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And stepping in is the speedy Matt McClain.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty that does a great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you. Snell is tall, he can throw heat, and he's the type of pitcher that loves to throw his best stuff as much as possible, which includes a nasty curveball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two down.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Next pitch is outside. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-2. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. And we're back. Towing the slab in today's game, Hunter Green. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out. Time down for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Well, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
One down, and next for LA, Freddie Freeman. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So one out, nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. This one smoked on its way out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back. It's a bomb. A solo shot. It's 4-0.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Line drive. And makes the grab. 2 away.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long. He's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Foul ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Man at second. The other way. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Reds nothing. Game 1 of this wild card series. Now it's the DH, Miguel Andujar. Snell back to work. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Foul ball, still 0-2.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Austin Hayes in the box now. No balls and a strike. Snell, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a slider. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's off the mark. 1-2 the count.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. They get frozen.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Blue. Electric stuff from the jump, and there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Two outs. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Throws to first, and the Reds go 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ben Rortvedt. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedel should have this one. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
The pitch. That one ripped right center field. And gone! He circles the bases. It's 5 zip. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. That's out to center field. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here is Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. Friedel sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. All set for the start of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
And a swing and a miss. Steer goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And there's a ball. One out, base is empty. Fought off foul. Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You'll sometimes, as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. It's 5-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Max Muncy at the dish.
Max Muncy.
And that one in the air center field. One away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hunter Green will depart, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Chase Burns.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
One down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So, man aboard, Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Doubled his first time. And that's ripped into left, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. One run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One out, runner at second. Ben Workvet now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Marte going back, tries to make the play, but it's foul. And that one hammered way back there. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. The Hammers one out to right. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 10-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Chase Burns out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Nick Martinez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 11-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast, huh, Singy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour. And the best we usually see in a season is somewhere in the high teens. And every couple of years, somebody breaks 120 off the bat, but that's extremely rare.
And strike one to Mookie Betts.
0-1's the count.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. There's the strike. Two outs.
Now that is third baseman.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Two outs, two in scoring position here in game one of the wild card series. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But tack on six more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. On to the fourth now in game number one. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, TJ Friedl. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McClain.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swings through that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The Reds hitless so far in the game. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Caught looking his first time up. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. Reds down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Marte makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting left fielder.
2 down, bases empty.
Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Now fly ball to right center. Friedel brings it in for the 3rd out. Game 1 of this wild card series. And now the DH, Miguel Andujar. Snell back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Reds, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Hayes now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The Dodgers up big in this one here in game 1 of the wild card series. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Ball 1 there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Reds with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider. Even though he caught a lot of the zone, and I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Splits the plate, and that is strike two.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Set down on strikes, and he strikes out the side for the second time today. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ben Workbeck. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brent Suter up and throwing for Terry Francona. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Marte makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, designated hitter
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 12-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Slice to right, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
2 outs, base is empty.
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Second home run of the inning for him, and they add a run. It's 13-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Nick Martinez departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Brent Suter taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 31, Brent Suter.
Here comes Max Muncy. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another one. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 14-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
That one drilled left field. Hayes makes the play, and it's out number 3. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We're through 5. Dodgers out in front, 14-0. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
0-2.
Got him swinging. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
The 0-1. And that is out of play. The Reds still looking for their first hit in this one. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swings through him for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Reds go down quietly, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And now here is Tommy Edman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 15-0.
An excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. So, man aboard, Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 17-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. The new pitcher in the game, Graham Ashcraft. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Ben Workvet steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Man at second. And that one's gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 19-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't.
Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedel. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
McClain stands in now and watches strike one. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. Just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game one. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field, Pajes. Brings it in. And that is that.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 78.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now batting Keith Ryan. Hayes. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Kirby Yates.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And first offering is fouled off. Three outs from a no-hitter. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
And a foul ball. The Reds with a lot of ground to make up here in game 1 of the wild card series.
Really good take, especially 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Edman on to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now the toughest one is left to get. The final out to complete the no-hitter.
Yeah, and not much we can say anymore. Everyone knows what this situation is, and he's so close, Bird, you can taste it.
And the no-hit bid comes down to this. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ball game.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The Dodgers up big in this one here in the late stages of game one. Gets the outside corner with that one. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. So the Los Angeles Dodgers off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game one in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game two. So that will be quite a test to keep their season alive.
Yeah, no doubt.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
So this one got a little out of hand. Dave Roberts and company celebrating in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shammy. Thanks for joining us.
Ever since a young, I've been a leader, I'm not a leader, I'm not a leader.